Hello everybody, welcome to round 4 of Chris Comedypur and myself doing the first versus last challenge. Today I am Michael Schumacher in the Benetton and Chris is Mimo Schiatarello in the Simtek, and we are in Catalonia in Spain and we're about to go racing. So let's see what happens. The lights are coming on and Chris is yet to take a win, but he does have a quicker car today. He's not in the 40. I am in the Benetton SE and I've made not the best of starts, a better start than some of the ones I have made, but Herbert is still alongside me as we go down into turn 1, and I'm going to try to fight this, and eventually I do take that lead and I'm comfortably there, and I've got a Johnny Herbert and Gerhardberger sized wedge between myself and Chris, but I've had a little bit of a moment there, not too bad, but Chris switches and gets past Berger. That could have been an incident, that was tight, but Chris, very good reactions, and already now up in the second place and past Johnny Herbert, and Chris Comedypur can get after me already. Now this may well be a close race because I'm building my confidence up still. I'm not quite there at the moment. Chris has got instantly onto the pace and he is looking very, very good, and I'm going to have to make sure that I maintain this gap. And well, let's be honest, I'm in a Benetton, Chris is in a Simtek, so whatever Chris can do to keep up is going to be outstanding. But if he catches me, I'm going to be in trouble. I think, yes, catching is one thing, passing is another, but will I be able to defend if he can make up that gap? It's currently 2.3 seconds and there's just over 2 laps to go. So I'm going to keep trying to hold on here, and in fact it's gone up to 2.5 now, but I think the gap is pegged. Look, Chris instantly brings it back to 2.3, so he's doing the same pace as me right now, but Chris is in the Simtek and I'm in the Benetton, so Chris with a far more outstanding performance than me. I'm just trying to maintain my pace and just trying to hoping that will be enough to claim the victory of this Grand Prix. Herbert and Berger are nowhere. This is very much between the two of us, and going down into turn 1 for the second time. Chris keeping me honest there as I am trying my best. It's now up to 2.9, so I've managed to find a little bit of time, but I'm not very strong through that corner there, and I've given away a few attempts again as we go through around the circuit now, and Chris is still trying to catch me. Chris is driving very, very well. He is consistent and solid, and I am sort of having moments of pace and then moments of not really knowing what I'm doing and being all at sea. So yeah, it's a tricky one at the moment, but Chris is trying to catch up, and you see sometimes he does appear to close the gap and then I will get a little bit. It's a bit of a concertina effect. It is Spain, of course, and this circuit is known for producing processions. I am fine with that. A procession at 2.3 seconds ahead. There's only 1 lap to go. It is a case for me of closing down the laps, but Chris is still on my tail, and one mistake from me and it could blow it all. There's Herbert and Berger. They are a long, long way back, battling each other, still in the order that they started in, but now down in 3rd and 4th positions, and Chris is still trying to reel me in. I'm going down there. We're going into the final lap now, and I have got still a lead that I am trying to defend, and you can see why I started the race from on board today, because that camera does not is not conducive to getting a good start line angle from the TV cam. So there we go, through into the final lap. I'm still in the lead. Chris is still in second. The gap is still level. So Chris in the Simtek is matching the pace that I am doing in the Benetton. It is not potentially going to win in the race unless I make a mistake, but it is still a very impressive performance because he is in a car that is 3 to 4 seconds a lap slower than the car that I am in, and he is keeping up. So yeah, good performance from Chris, and I'm just now trying to hold on, trying to keep it steady, because I know that Chris overall is faster than me and that the car disadvantage is what has given me this win today. But I'll still accept the win because there may come a day when I don't have such a car advantage, and I need to make the most of it while I do. So there we go, let down into La Caixa now, and still in the lead of the race. Once again you see a little bit of bobbling under braking. I'm not so sure about my lines, and I think when you're racing the AI it is a lot easier to be sure of your lines because the AI are predictable, but when you're racing against another human you know that they are quick and they are not going to make the mistakes and give the opportunities away that the AI just might do. You know, Herbert there continues to be ahead of Berger, but here I come, and it's going to be 4 wins out of 4. Well, that is a relief, but also I'm pleased with that. It's another win, and Chris comes home second. He has done an impressive performance to stay there, and the next circuit is Monaco, so that may well give him an even more of a chance, because I can tell you for a fact I'm not that confident around Monaco. I'm more confident in the older cars than the newer ones though. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to mine and Chris's channels. Chris's will be in the link down below. Thank you for watching. Take care.